Cousins, welcome and welcome back. I'm your girl, So Cosmic, and this is my Cosmic Life. Let's get into a collective reading. It will be general. It will not resonate for everyone, so please take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Don't try to force yourself within a story that is not your story. Use your intuition and your discernment to bring confirmation to what you already know about your situation, all right? Let's get a couple messages for the collective. Holy Divine Spirit, Most High God, Source of all creation, please give me clear and accurate messages for the collective. Messages that are free from bias. Messages that will bring clarity to the viewer in guiding them towards their highest good. Ashe, Amen. Thank you for the protection as I channel these messages, delivered with love and light in any shadow that needs to be integrated. Ashe, Amen. Messages for the collective. Where's my... whatever. How's everybody doing? We've got the Page of Wands. Got some good news incoming. Start of something new. Something that feels inspirational, fun, optimistic, sun energy with the Leo energy here. Some good news coming to light. Good news coming through. Or just a lot of optimism and joy when it comes to some type of new start, new beginning, some type of new inspiration. This could be like friendly text messages, flirty text messages, just fun. Eight of Pentacles under the deck. It could have something to do with work, going on some type of new adventure, getting some type of new good news about a work endeavor, some type of project, something that brings joy and optimism or illuminates how hard someone has worked on something. We have the Two of Wands. So there's a degree of planning, choosing a path forward. Someone's uncertain or choosing in the middle of choosing or planning. This could be like kind of like just planning out your day when it comes to work, like what you're just like time, some type of time management, working through projects. I don't know. We also have the Ace of Wands. Yeah, some type of new beginning, some type of inspiration, some type of passionate beginning, some type of beginning or good news that inspires passion, inspires someone to want to work diligently towards some type of positive new beginning, outlook, project. I don't know. What else do we have here? We have the Four of Swords in the reverse. Someone not taking a pause. Someone moving on quickly, or moving on to calmer waters, towards a hope, towards a dream, towards some type of faith, some type of renewal, something positive here. What else? The Ten of Pentacles, towards their legacy, towards some type of long-term commitment, a lot of money, some type of abundance, some type of new career that could take them across the world, could have something to do with something online. Oh, then we got the Devil. You have to walk away from something. Eight of Cups, Devil. After the world. Some type of devil energy was exposed. We have Eight of Cups, Wheel of Fortune, Temperance also coming out. Judgment under the deck. King of Wands, the Emperor, Four of Pentacles. Ace of Swords, Death. Facing some type of truth about an ending with something from the past, person, place, or thing. Having learned some type of lessons, going on some type of new beginning, having some type of new start. Could involve relocation, could involve something online, something digital. Someone's stuck in an old cycle where they're unable to formulate some type of plans for the future. There's healing that's required, that's necessary. We have Capricorn, Leo, Sagittarius energy out, Saturn energy for sure with this Judgment and the World Devil card. A cycle's complete. You could be seeing 10-10. Making new plans for the future, thinking about expansion, awakening to having to take some type of control of your own life. This could be you or someone else. But having to walk away from something, choosing a path, walking away from some type of toxicity, some type of addictive pattern, some type of unhealthy attachment, that being illuminated, that it's needed. Someone could be avoiding some type of healing process, which could keep them in the same cycle if they're not careful. But knowing that there's some type of healing that's required to have some type of abundance, or even consider the long term in an abundant way. Let's get some clarifications on all of this. What are these messages for the collective? Messages for the collective. What is this Page of Wands? We have the Privileged Lady and a message. So some type of good news coming from a privileged lady, or some type of good news or message incoming that places a person in a place of privilege. Got a man and the sun coming out here. You could be getting a message from a masculine energy. This person could still be, can illuminate how they are still in some type of toxic behavior, toxic energy, and you deciding that you have to walk away. What is this message? Garden. Something being seen about someone's sneaky behavior, receiving some type of message. Is something becoming illuminated about somebody's toxicity here? This could be online for sure. So I don't know if this is like troll energy, but some type of truth coming to the surface about someone from your past, and needing to move on from this person. This person could feel like you've betrayed them because you're moving on, but it's something about their toxic ways that forces you to move on. I don't feel like this is something that you necessarily want to do. I feel like you have to do it, and that is what solidifies the desire to do it. It's like you feel like you have to do this. It's part of your higher path. It's part of your long-term plan to be in a healed space. And if toxicity or some type of healthy attachment is related to somebody, then the choice is to move on. And that's fate stepping in. That's the divine stepping in with the Wheel of Fortune. Like, okay, something becomes very clear in public about You stepping into this new adventure, this new project, this new inspiration, it being seen. It's almost like it illuminates someone else's or exposes someone else's toxic behavior by you stepping into this positive energy and moving forward with the inspiration and courage and the willingness to like explore what's out there for you. This exposes someone else's toxicity. What is the sun? High honors. Dog. Is this someone coming in? Who's going to be on your side here? Or this could, official person in the reverse. Yeah, this is more like something exposes someone. Some type of message or communication could happen online. It could be public. So I'm getting like troll energy or someone trying to publicly like humiliate you even. Someone that you held in high honors would have been an official person. They may not be an official person anymore, but it illuminates their toxicity here. There's judgment. They're being judged. You're judging this person, or the courts, the spiritual courts, is judging this person. What is this Two of Wands? We have the Good Lady and Toil and Labor. Yeah, it's like something forces you to walk away. The Good Lady here has to work really hard at something, and so there's a path that needs to be chosen. Eight of Cups. Detaching, emotionally detaching. Stars, because intuitively you're being guided to do that. Someone's intuitively being guided to do that. Something feels very destined that it has to happen this way. Eight of Cups, Ten of Cups. I'm sorry, Eight of Cups, Wheel of Fortune, Stars. There's something very intuitively guided. Some type of change here. Away from someone who's a false person, or it's taking you away from being a false person. You putting up and pretending with people or situations that don't align with you. And so that's how you may be showing up as a fake person or a false person. Or this is another person who has been illuminated. Their toxicity has been illuminated to their fakeness, their phoniness, them being a false person. And it forces you to have to walk away. Something is too hard here. Was too hard. What's this Four of Swords in reverse? So someone not healing, struggling to heal. Death card or coffin. So there's a death. There's a rebirth. Someone's not healing after something has died or been let go of. Someone's has healed. Magnifying glass, looking closely. Yeah, there's a need to look more closely at one's expectations around letting go, about death, about endings. Magnifying glass, expectation, another coffin card. Someone knows that something has to end. You may be fighting this ending, but something has been illuminated to you where you know that you have to walk away. You have to let something go. Someone's behavior, toxic behavior, someone that you held in high honors or considered an official person, someone who had some type of meaning in your life, has been illuminated to have some devil or shadow energy that they need to work on to heal from. You have to walk away. This person could be walking away from you. What's this Four of Swords coffin? Four of Swords in reverse. Bouquet. Someone doesn't want something to to end. They could be trying to use nice gestures, or it's something about pretending and playing nice, being sweet and nice, which is not allowing something to end or to be transformed. Yeah, someone's in despair because something's ending. Someone wants to soften the blow, soften an ending. They don't want the ending to feel so bad. What's this Ten of Pentacles? Tree. Yeah, this is about legacy. This is about family. This is about rooting into something long-term, some type of long-term commitment. Great fortune. This is about money. It's all about the money. It's all about the money. Someone doesn't want something to end. It's almost like someone wants to how do I articulate this? It's almost like someone wants you to do the labor of creating some type of good fortune, long-term stability, abundant wealth, legacy. They want you to do the work. They don't want to do the work. They don't want to heal. They don't want to address their shadow. They don't want to address their toxic patterns. They don't want to take accountability for how they create endings. But they want the payout here. Ten of Pentacles, Tree, great fortune. Or they see that this is what is about to happen for you. There's the stars again. Yeah, there's a distancing here. There's communication. Something's a repeated cycle. I feel like you've decided to officially cut something out with the Side and the Eight of Cups. It's like, that's it, I'm done. You could have ghosted someone. Someone could have ghosted you. But there's this severing of overextending yourself, doing all the hard work. You deserve so much more. Having to constantly like be in this limbo of what's next, what's next. I feel like this person is a karmic catalyst, like someone who's very how do you say it, cataclysmic in your world, in your life, that sets you on a path towards great fortune. This is very destined, very fated to happen. It's part of the contract. It is a karmic loop that you two have been in, where there's like new beginnings, little small beginnings where you flirt, you share and explore, passion again, and then it goes cold where it shifts, things shift. Someone retreats. Someone steps back into some type of toxic energy. And there's then this separation of trying to heal whatever severing and ghosting and back and forth. This feels like a past life contract where in the past, you could have been married, shared resources and wealth together, been family in a past life. You could be family now. This doesn't have to be romantic. But it's like a cycle of awakening and retreating, awakening and retreating. What is this great fortune in the world? Making a lot of money online. Hermit. As like a a mentor, someone with wisdom, sharing your wisdom online. Nine of Wands, letting down your guard. Being vulnerable about your pain, about your obstacles, the battles that you've won. Yeah. The path towards becoming an empress. Sharing that knowledge and that wisdom. What is this devil in the stars? We have the Eight of Pentacles and the Moon. Seven of Swords. This could be someone doing some type of, working some type of like moon magic or something like that. This could be illuminated about someone that you held in high honors, who works some type of like dark, fear-based magic. Like, I don't know if it's chaos magic, but it's some type of baneful magic. And if this isn't someone doing that, this is just someone really, really, I feel like this is a connection that's very karmic, has a lot of karmic lessons to it. That you both have to work through. There's avoidance, there's lies, there's cheating, there's like lies by omission, like leaving things out intentionally. Moon card, Seven of Swords, Eight of Pentacles, like working really hard to keep something hidden. I feel like this is almost like knowing that something holds spiritual weight. Hierophant, Page of Cups, Eight of Swords, Ace of Wands, and being in that weird or uncomfortable space of, it feels very faded, it feels very connected to something spiritual bigger than yourself, but it also feels very unclear, uncertain, unhealthy, obsessive. It's something in the subconscious that triggers fears and wounds. With that Devil card, the Stars, the Moon card, the Seven of Swords. And so that lying and that omission may not be like a malicious thing where I'm outright lying that I have another family, I have another mate or partner. It could just be the weight, lying or not revealing the weight of how someone feels. Seven of Swords, Moon card. The depth of someone's emotions. Because something feels very faded and there's like this toxic attachment that comes with it. It's very platonic. Not platonic, or I guess what I'm trying to say is Plutonian. Not platonic like friendly. It's Plutonian, like this gives like Pluto energy in synastry. If we're looking at a synastry between two people in their charts, it feels like Pluto contacts in the chart. Something about the connection that's very sweet, very innocent, and has the capacity for like fun, adventure, and exploring something new, very inspirational. But it comes with lessons. It comes with repeated cycles. Very much a faded soul connection is what I'm picking up on. Awakening to the fact that it is a soul connection. So somebody here, even with all of those feelings and that knowing, inner knowing, they know they have to detach because of something that is very karmic and cyclical about it, that it just, the patterns keep repeating. And someone is separating themselves from that to perhaps work on some type of long-term goal. So, yeah. That is what I have for you, my loves. I do hope it resonates. Please let me know down in the comments how it does. And I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.